Welcome to my classroom. I used to look like a normal college student, and then all of a sudden I got a job teaching, and now I look like a teacher. I don't know how it happened. Second day of remote learning for me, which honestly, I kind of like remote learning. I get why students don't like it, but as a teacher, it's awesome. I finished class 5 minutes early, and I just said, okay, bye, see you later. So remote learning, honestly, there's some perks. There really are some perks, but again, I'm very excited for them to come back. Today we blew up balloons using vinegar and baking soda, which I thought was fun. But again, I'm the one actually doing it. They were just watching it on a screen, so for all I know, they were not even watching. But at least we're trying. We're trying. We're getting through it, and that brings us to today's video, which is honestly all about inspiration. Schools are like powerhouses for inspiration. But as a child, I don't think I ever really understood the need for inspiration. But as a teacher, I read them and I seriously get all of my inspiration for the day from them. So I'm going to go through my top favorite and some honorable mention inspirational posters that one may or still can find around their own school. Inspirational poster number 1, the one right behind me. 30 years from now, it won't matter what shoes you wore, how your hair looks, or the jeans you bought. What will matter is what you learned and how you used it. I don't know if I can totally speak to this because I'm not even 30 yet, so I haven't really experienced much. But what I will say is these kind of posters really stress me out. Like in movies or TV shows, like young people are always afraid to make mistakes, and then the wise adults will say, don't be afraid to make a mistake because that's how you learn. And that would really stress me out because I was like, okay, what if I never learn from my mistake? And this kind of poster is confusing because I think I could overanalyze my life and figure out what I've learned, but to be honest, I don't really know how I've applied a lot of things. Fun fact, when I was in 7th grade, I do remember that one girl in my 7th grade class wore a different shirt every day, and she never told me, I just watched her, and I was always very impressed by that. So it doesn't matter, but it is something to notice, which makes sense. Okay, the next one. Don't count the days, make the days count. When I first got my job, day 1, I counted how many days it was going to be until the end of the year, which was really bad because I just got the job. And then the next day I saw this poster on top of someone's door, and I was like, oh shoot. But this one actually kind of is very helpful for day to day because I have a friend, she's like the mom friend, her name's KP, and I would complain to her a lot. And she would say, Sarah, you don't have grace for tomorrow. You don't have anything for tomorrow. Don't worry about it. All you can do is count today. You can only live in the moment. God is really in the present moment with you now. You might not have tomorrow. So I think this one's helpful to just I do both. I count the day, ¿por qué no los dos? I count the days and I make the days count. Not bad to me. Follow your dreams. They know the way. I don't know what that means. Okay, it's not the finish line that matters, it's having the courage to start. That's a good one, because I think I get afraid to start things, but I always have a finish line in mind. Like starting a vlog, I'm afraid to start that. It seems like no one's gonna care, and maybe no one does, but I am excited to end it. I'm excited to go into a new job, but I don't know if I have the right mindset for this one yet. I'm excited for the finish line, but you need a lot of courage to start things. Okay, this one is absolutely ridiculous. This one's so funny, and even the students actually think this one's really funny. The difference between kind and unkind. Having safe hands, being helpful, caring, a high five is kind. Now we go to unkind. Teasing, yes, is unkind. Unsafe feet. Never have unsafe feet. Or unsafe hands. Also, saying no for some reason is unkind. And I think maybe if you're in the preschool, yes, I get that. As an adult, I think unkind can be, saying no can be good. Very simple. I love it, but it is kind of ridiculous. Okay, this is a full wall an entire wall of inspirational quotes. Very well done too. The one that I see every single day is this one. This is the one that always catches my eye. We are more similar than we are different. The first time I read this, I read it, we are more different than we are similar. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And I did a double take and I was like, wait a minute, it says we're more similar than we are different. But I read this one right after I leave my fourth graders. And honestly, I'm like, we're so different. I cannot relate to you at all. I do not understand you. And I was like, maybe we are more different than we are similar. Until I was watching a interview with Pete Davidson, and I would venture to say that Pete Davidson and I are very different. And he was talking about his new show, King of Staten Island, which is something that I would never watch. Like, it would not do good things for me. Like, that seems like an unnecessary show to watch. But he was talking about why he made the show, and the interviewer was like, what compelled you to do this? And he basically said, well, you know, I struggle a lot, and I've watched other people talk about their struggles or their stories or where they're at, and I thought it would be good for me to do that, and maybe it would help me get through things. And then I was like, we're the same! We're literally the same! That's why I'm doing this. That's why I do anything, is just to, like, help you get better. And I was like, we have, like, the same mindset. Very different, but, like, on the inside, to an extent, like, we're pretty similar, I guess, me and Pete Davidson. I would probably still not watch King of Staten Island because I don't think it's very prudent to watch, but I do appreciate knowing that we have similar, like, outlooks on life and wanting to get better. So I guess maybe we are more similar than we are different. I don't know. That one's still on the books. Respect kids with food allergies. This one's awesome. This was very hard to do, and I had a lot of friends with food allergies, but I do like this one. I honestly have no idea what this is for. I don't get it. This one is in our break room. You're doing a fabulous job. Honestly, I love it because I don't even know if they mean it. They could just put it up. I don't know if it's true, but somebody put it there, and I can choose to believe that I'm doing a fabulous job, and I choose to do that because it makes me just feel better. It could be totally false. But I imagine you're doing a fabulous job. If you need to see this one, make it a little bit bigger. You're doing a fabulous job, I think. I don't know, actually. I'm telling myself I'm doing a fabulous job. I could be doing crap, but my break room sign says I am doing a fabulous job, so let's go with that. Okay, well, this is Sarah signing off. One thing that's very weird about remote learning is that I am literally the only person in school right now. This is me being crazy, and I'm gonna vlog throughout school because there's nobody here. I know that there's, like, security cameras though, so maybe my boss is watching me, but this is crazy. I'm trying to keep discretion for the time when I'm totally famous and everyone's like, what school is she at? I'm like, you'll never know. It's not a real vlog if I'm not in the car, because vlogging in the car makes it look like you're going somewhere or doing something. So peace out.